other deities. So he will go and chant to each picture and would done what's, And so he slowly became very favorite of Srila Prabhupada, and they started communicating. And at that time, Gopal Krishna Maharaj knows that he is my guru. So in May 27, 1969, so he got his initiation. His Karmi name was Gopal Krishna Khanna. So Srila Prabhupada said, there's no name to change your name. All you have to do is you will be called as Gopal Krishna Das. So that's how he. So so he got more and more involved after initiation, and then he moved into the temple, and he was working at that time in Pepsi-Cola. He was the senior advisor, for business expansion, And so then Srila Prabhupada asked him to be his secretary, so he was communicating more and more with Srila Prabhupada. And then in 1975, Prabhupada sent him to India and actually made him the GBC of whole India. So he was serving in that capacity in India for almost 1 year. And now Srila Prabhupada asked him that the first business is to print books, which is very important. And that's what he did. And he was able to produce the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam in Hindi. And Srila Prabhupada was very, very pleased with his service that he could do it. And after that, he was sent to Russia because Maharaj was very fluent in Russian, So Srila Prabhupada asked him, why don't you go to Russia and expand over? So in those days, Russia was very closed and it was very dangerous. All our movement was underground. And so it was very, very difficult to preach. But still, he will distribute the books in Russia. And he made some contacts. And he was able to, he was the first guru to go to Russia and make disciples. So that way he was very empowered. And then you can see in 1981 he became a sannyas order he took, and in 82 he was assigned as a Diksha Guru in 1982. And at that time his zone was Canada, US and Kenya and parts of India. And so he traveled vigorously in those areas. And the Srila Prabhupada wanted him to make temples. Now here you can say that they worked close with Jayapataka Maharaj, and they're very good friends, and they are the most senior right now. And both healths are failing. So we must pray for our dear gurus that they be saved and so they can be with us for a long time. And at one point, Srila Prabhupada indicated that Gopal Krishna, all the progress in India is because of him. Now you can see his first temple was Glory of India Temple in New Delhi, because Srila Prabhupada wanted a big temple in India, being capital of India. And later on, Maharaj also wanted a temple in Kurukshetra. So this temple is being built in Kurukshetra for last many years. Prabhupada wanted, but he made it happen. So that way he had been traveling and making lots of temples. Like he has now 16 to 18 temples only in New Delhi, and then there are many other small temples. Like he's very transcendental. He's a heart surgeon and cures lust, greed, envy, and anger. So now, to fulfill Prabhupada's dream, to preach fiercely in Russia, as I was saying, also in Pakistan. And in Pakistan, you know how difficult it is, and he was able to do it. Now, also he was honored by the University of Rajasthan in 240 with a doctorate degree, for teaching and distributing the Vedic knowledge all over India and the world, So that way he is the chairman of the trustees of DBT, and his zone is always number one, especially in distribution of Bhagavad Gita's and Srila Prabhupada's book. And not only that, he inspires and goes to each and every center in India to inspire people to do. And there are 30 schools where they are preaching the Vedic knowledge from ISKCON, And now Srila Prabhupada's motive was that within 10 years, no one should go hungry. And so, 10 miles should go hungry. So Maharaj is very active in that also. So he serves as a trustee of ISKCON for Food Relief Foundation. And you can see that not only the Guru Maharaj, many other Guru Maharaj have the same programs, Food of Life, around the world, And he's very prominently politically attractive residents, Narendra Modi, and then Pratibha Goyal, president, and then some others, So he is very well connected with all the politicians and also many other famous people like Hema Malini and other actors and other business people, And he's very, very dedicated to the deity worship. And you can see wherever he goes in any temple, no matter what time it is, you will find him on the altar, no matter how tired he is. So you can see that in spite of his age, he's so dedicated. And he is Srila Prabhupada's man. He doesn't deviate a bit from Srila Prabhupada's instruction because he has taken all this to heart. And when he was sick, so they were asking what seva we can do. And he said, the best medicine to cure me lies with you. And that is that you chant your rounds to you. And you sadhana properly, that will cure me. So that was his. So he said, my request to all disciples is that whatever happens to any of us, please remain in ISKCON. Never, ever leave ISKCON. So that's his message. So we hope that he does many, many years and we follow his instructions properly. So he says we belong to Srila Prabhupada's family and let's work together and let's make ISKCON proud through spiritual efforts. So these are all he said. There are times there might be more. There are some of them because this was done some time ago. Not only this was done in 2020, so this is about 5-7 years old. So anyhow, so I will stop.